Here's your daily dose of history. These events happened on July 4th. In 1776, 2 days after voting to declare independence, the Second Continental Congress approves the Declaration of Independence, the first draft of which was written by Thomas Jefferson of Virginia. Because they were printed by Philadelphian John Dunlap, the first copies are known as the Dunlap Broadsides, about 200 of which are produced, and 26 are known to survive today. These Dunlap Broadsides came earlier than the more famous signed copy of the Declaration of Independence. It's often called the engrossed copy, the parchment copy, or the Matlock copy, since it was likely handwritten by Clerk Timothy Matlock. This occurred sometime between July 19th and August 2nd, which is when the signing began. The signers of this most famous copy of the document are not identical to those who voted to approve it back on July 4th, as some delegates were no longer in Philadelphia and some new ones had arrived. For example, Robert Livingston, one of the Committee of Five tasked with drafting the Declaration, did not sign it since he was recalled to New York soon after July 4th. He sent his cousin, Philip Livingston, to sign the document in his place. 3 of the surviving Dunlap Broadsides are now found, interestingly enough, in the UK at the National Archives in London. One was sent to London by Admiral Richard Howe in July 1776. Another was sent by the Admiral and his brother General William Howe in August 1776. And another was discovered in a box of documents in 2008. Its provenance is a mystery. In 1817, in Rome, New York, workers break ground on the Erie Canal, which when completed in 1825, links the U.S. eastern seaboard with the Midwest, transforming New York City into the nation's economic capital and opening the interior of North America to settlement. New York City Mayor DeWitt Clinton pushed for the project after reading a series of essays proposing an east-west canal by merchant Jesse Hawley. Clinton became New York's governor just a few days before construction began. In 1826, within 5 hours of each other, founding fathers Thomas Jefferson, age 83, and John Adams, age 90, die on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. It is one of the craziest coincidences in American history. In fact, John Adams' dying words are, "Thomas Jefferson survives," a false statement since Jefferson had died a few hours earlier in Virginia. No way Adams could have known that in faraway Massachusetts. The two men played fundamental roles in creating the Declaration of Independence, and only one signer of the document, Charles Carroll of Maryland, outlives them. They also serve as the second and third presidents of the United States. Great American historian David McCullough calls John Adams the voice of the Revolution, and Thomas Jefferson the pen of the Revolution. In 1971, Koko, a western lowland gorilla, is born in captivity at the San Francisco Zoo to parents Jacqueline and Bwana. She becomes an international celebrity when she is taught by Stanford University animal psychologist Penny Patterson, and is eventually able to communicate about 1,000 words using sign language and understand about 2,000 spoken English words. In 2022, Just Stop Oil climate protesters tape posters over 19th century English painter John Constable's most famous work, The Hay Wain, and glue themselves to the painting's frame at London's National Gallery. The posters display a dystopian reimagining of the painting, and the act causes nearly £1,100 in damages, which a judge orders them to repay. Don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. Which of these events did you find most interesting? I'd love to know. Please let me know in the comments. And I would really appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe to the Learn with Mr. Lewis channel. And there's another great Mr. Lewis video here and another one right here. Thanks for watching.